baby? Welcome back to another brand new episode of That Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast. And I'm here with the boys, Jimbo, Coach, Mike, and Todd. And we got Jermaine with us today. Yeah,
it's official.
Back.
It's official.
Yellow folk.
It's the official VR gang.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Breaking news. Breaking news. Now we just need
hopefully,
Jay.
because I have a lot of negative to report.
Yeah. All right. So, as everybody probably has heard in the past, and we're all on VR, and finally we have Jermaine, who's got his VR after many headaches, what I understand.
He comes to the light. He comes to the right side of things.
Yeah. Let's get right into it. Jermaine, what do you think?
Okay, so here's my first thought. I tried it for the first hour, and I was like disoriented, totally.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
So
that's to be expected.
I had to sleep for like 2 hours straight.
Hey, Jermaine, I had to do the same thing. Like, I did Nürburgring for like 40, and I got all hot and shit. And I'm like, I think I'm just going to lay down and relax and chill. And then I went back at it and got into it. But
Okay, so it's actually the same. So my question to you guys, like, does it get better? Well, obviously, does it get better over time, or you got to do it over and over again?
yeah. I think everybody's individual. So it's just
this is what I think as well is if you've never done it before and your brain, you're driving cars normally in real life, your brain has like an understanding of the concept of driving. So when you put the VR on, some people, your brain will be like, whoa, I'm driving, but what the fuck, I'm not driving. Yeah. And there's no G-force, there's no movement like it normally anticipates. So your body is anticipating all that stuff pre-movement to compensate for it. And it's not getting it. So it's disorienting itself, and it just needs to understand, oh, wait a second, I can just relax. Oh, I can just relax. I can just relax. And then after a few sessions, you'll be like not even having any problems at all.
elevation changes took me a little bit.
Yeah, that does take a
Oh
while.
my God.
The corkscrew.
The corkscrew, I tried it, like in the GTR, dude.
That's brave.
Using it.
That is brave.
Dude. So when I got VR, we had Laguna Seca was one of the daily races, so that shit was throwing me off. And then the next week, we had one of the popular tracks. It's got that big left-hander, or it's a big downhill into a right-hander. We do the track reverse. I can't remember the name of it.
Major. Big banky.
And dude, that shit was throwing me the fuck off.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll say this: I'm super comfortable,
it
even on Nürburgring. I can rip through, like, nothing really bothers me, but there's certain things in certain tracks, like Big Banky Boy, when you hit it right, in VR, I get a little squirrely feeling in my stomach going through there. Like, it still gets me in certain spots, like going down the mountain at Mount Panorama. That still gets me a little bit through those little downhill S's. I still get a whoa going through there. But yeah, it doesn't make me hot and like, oh god, I'm gonna get sick. Like,
no,
it just gives me that.
It
gives me. I call it the country road feel. When I was a kid, my dad used to go ripping down country roads where we used to live, and it had those little elevation. Woo! You get the little butterflies in your stomach. You know what I mean? As a kid, you used to get. Even as an adult, you can get sometimes. But that's what I equate it to. Once you start going, your body just gets that. Woo! This is fun. You know, kind of thing. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I don't get seasick. I don't get affected by stuff. I would say the first day or two when racing any big hills or big drops, I would have a drop in my stomach, but I didn't have the disorientation.
I never
hot
got
sweats.
Yeah.
I never got that. It's funny because Daniel, my pet Stickers, he got hot and sweaty and almost to the point of vomiting.
Yeah, some people will.
Same here.
Yeah. Which
But
it's just
it will get better.
it'll get better. Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
like
Your
it's
bo-
like
like, it's
getting
just
your
your
sea
brain.
legs.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
getting
It's
your
just your brain getting.
it's getting
yeah.
your sea eyes. That's
That's
what it is.
right.
Well,
That's
your
well
brain-
said. Yeah.
Yep.
But my
Yeah,
biggest
your brain
problem
just got to
is
get used to that.
if let's throw some science in there. The biggest problem for me is like I can equate motion sickness to when I'm driving like for a long period of time and I'm looking at the phone. And
okay.
that gives me the motion sickness.
Yeah.
And then if I'm equating like G-force, like I've driven like 1,000 horsepower or more drag cars, and the acceleration, the instant acceleration and deceleration, I felt like up to 0.5 to 1 Gs. And that's
exactly
crazy feeling. But when I put the VR on, it's like when I'm trying to look in the rear mirror or look from side to side, I'm feeling the same feeling I'm feeling like when I'm feeling like the G-force.
The
And my head
acceleration
feels
and
like heavy. My head feels so heavy when I'm trying to turn.
wow.
And that's crazy
Yeah.
because I'm not going through any speed. My body's not going through any speed, but it's
Yeah.
registering like G-force
Well, that-
feelings.
your
Muscle
brain.
man.
that's-
Muscle
that's-
memory.
Yeah, your brain.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I was saying.
Wow.
Your brain has to basically coordinate that. Hey, I'm used to having these forces. Like your brain, because you're a driver and a racer, so your brain is even more programmed
Like
to
we've done this before.
anticipate.
This is what you feel. Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But
It
dude, I'm even
anticipates
feeling like
it all, but
lateral
it's not
G's,
getting it.
like going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
corners.
Wow.
So
It's crazy.
It's yeah, because it's compensating. That's what I mean. Your brain is compensating your body to expect these things to happen, and they're not. So it's throwing your body's equilibrium, making you like nauseous and stuff. And it'll only take a few moments, like a few rounds of racing and driving, to your brain be like, hold on a second, I don't have to do this anymore. And then it'll just become
And
second
relax,
nature. It will. It's just all it is because it's probably a little more intensive for someone like yourself who actually races.
Yeah.
It feels a little bit
Dude.
more extreme forces.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
so your
Second
body is
time
programmed.
that I tried it, I felt like I was gonna vomit, like for
Oh,
real.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I could honestly, because of stuff like I could see guys who actually race for a living in real life, like in like Formula cars and even GT3 or NASCAR, even having motion sickness as a passenger in the back seat of a car.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
definitely.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because the body, it's a different. Even the forces that you're feeling, even though you're feeling it, you're in a different position, so it's a little different. So like, if your body is programmed for something and you're not getting that, doing the same thing, you're going to be a little screwed up for a little bit, and it'll just take time to pass. That's all.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
it
as well.
definitely will pass.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I don't have that issue. But you will get used to it.
Yeah,
'cause
what I
I
would
get
recommend
motion
is
sickness.
doing.
That's what I want to know.
go to slower cars,
Yeah, go.
Jermaine.
No, yeah,
Go
exactly.
Yeah.
Go
like
to.
Miata.
Yeah.
Go to
Slow
Miata.
stuff.
Go to slower
Yeah.
cars. Front wheel drive stuff,
into the single
and then
player
work your way
and
up.
go into the single player, go into the event, do your weeklies or something as well, but go
Nice.
into the event directory and do some of those little races that are like 2 or 3 laps a piece.
Yeah.
And they're
Short and
slower
slow.
car. Yeah,
Yeah.
and do a couple of those just to get the feel going, and then slowly going through that directory, you can pick more faster cars, faster levels, kind of thing. Get used to it a little bit there, and then because you also not only have to get over that motion sickness of sorts, you also have to get yourself up at speed visually in what you're doing and driving, which shouldn't take you long once you get past that nausea feeling, and then once you get to that point, then you're online again. I wouldn't recommend trying too much online until you get past all that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Just stick with those slow, those short bursts so that you could do it.
Yeah.
Take off the headset.
Yep. Give
Okay.
your eyes a break.
Yeah, even if
Yeah.
it's only 10, 15 minutes, a race long kind of thing, quick little race, just take a headset off in between, go in and out, load to the next one, grab a quick drink of water, put it back on, do the race. And do it that way. Do it in intervals. Don't do too long of a stint at first either. So, and that'll help you get through it pretty quick, I think.
But on the positive side is like, I believe this is going to be the closest thing you're going to get to reality.
Oh yeah.
And
It is.
when I was measuring like visually what I was doing, I had a better reaction time
Okay.
I was able to take the corners more accurately. And surprisingly, I didn't hear like any tire screeching at all. So I feel like this is gonna improve like my me driving
smooth.
cleaner, smooth. Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
a lot more
You're
smoother.
gonna get better because
Oh,
you'll be able
yeah.
to drive
Big
like you're
time.
really. Because now, like that's the thing you just said. Like you're able to drive the way you're supposed to be
Yeah.
able to see things, to enter the corner better and cleaner and smoother. That you're not screeching the tires. Whereas
Yeah.
if you're not in VR, you're on flat screen. You're trying to drive the car into that spot
Yeah,
instead of letting the
yeah.
car go. You know
And
what I
then-
mean? Like, so you're pushing more in the tires. Your tire wear is going to get way better. Mine did.
Better,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
You know, oh yeah, lap times are going to get really better because you're a realistic driver. So now you can see and know what you're doing. Your car control is going to become like the easiest thing. You're not even going to crash half as much now.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is like for me to put the car exactly where I want to put it at any
Yeah.
speed, and that's what the VR brings into play.
Oh yeah.
It definitely does, yeah.
Like
Put the corner
for
in.
me, on flat screen, like if the car started going, I was done.
Yeah,
I really had like hardly any chance of recovering the car in the
Yeah.
slide when I was on flat screen. I'll be honest. But as soon as I hit VR, like all I had to do is keep my eyes locked where I kind of want to go, and my hands followed, and I can control almost every spin or slide. It's insane how much more control when you can see everything, know where you want to place the car, you know, look out the side, you
Yeah.
know, whatever you have to do. It's
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's
Hako
visual.
suggested turning up the tires just a touch, so if they do
Yeah.
squeal, you'll hear them
Okay.
a little bit better.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what
okay,
I've done
okay,
too.
okay.
yeah.
That's what
Okay.
I've done too.
So other than the nausea and that, what do you think visually?
Yeah. When you got in that
Dude,
cockpit
this
for the
is-
first time and looking at that
Yeah,
car.
oh
and
my
be like,
god! So
What was the first
I-
car you jumped into?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Alpha 4C.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the reason
Group-
why
group-
it's
group 3 or 4?
I was the group 4 one. I was looking at it because it's a little bit lower to the ground, like the Honda Civic that I drove.
Oh, okay.
And I'm looking in the cockpit. I'm like, Jesus. I call like afterwards. I call my mechanic. I'm like, hey, what's it gonna take for me to start next season? Because I need to get back in the car right away.
Desire.
So
Yeah.
that's the feeling it gives me.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right. So do you know So I know you. So you're a Civic guy racer. So there's that Civic touring car there.
Yeah, but I gotta do some tweaking because that
Yeah.
car feels a little bit different from what I'm driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here's the other thing too. The cars feel different now that you're in VR as well.
Oh yeah,
Personalities really come
yeah,
out.
Yeah.
I found that road cars feel so much better in VR.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
So
do.
the tweaking differences is not that extreme now. It's just the locked screen that you have to slide the cars around. They get too slippery in a flat screen because you can't see shit. Whereas in VR you can see, so you can lead the road cars better through corners and handling. They're so much better in VR. Like it's night and day difference when you start driving more and more of them now.
Cool.
Yeah, it just, I mean, the experience is as close as you're going to get if you don't want to spend the money to be to have a real race car. It just is.
I
You know,
I
if you're going to race, this is the way you should be racing, especially if you're a car enthusiast.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
I think this game, there's fast guys on wheels, on flat screen, fast guys on controller, but I believe after being on both, this game is really designed for VR. It's not made for flat screen. It's actually
Yeah,
made
I
for
would.
VR.
You know what? I could agree with that. I mean, the game
Because
is absolutely.
people-
I mean, it's so good in VR.
Yeah, people complain about so many little problems, like you said, like the car doesn't handle the right way like it does in real life. Maybe still doesn't, but when you get into VR, the cars have such a different personality and more ease of use in understanding and using them, like more realistic, that I believe the game was designed to be played in VR so that you can actually do these things. Because it's like a car, so many cars are uncontrollable for me that I won't drive flat screen. And now I drive them on a regular basis in VR because it's so much easier. Yeah. Like high downforce cars now for me are like so much easier. Even though I loved them before, the fact you can see through everything, like in cornering and stuff like that, just makes them so easy to drive.
You can actually turn your head into a corner and keep your eye where it needs to be.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the best things. Oh, you'll get to that point. You'll get to that point.
The funnest thing, Jermaine, you'll start you'll do this every so often once you get into it as well, because rally racing, dirt track racing in VR is absolutely a fucking
don't
blast.
do it right now though.
You'll never put it on again. You'll say, "Fuck this thing."
Yeah, because when you go into a 360
because you'll go sideways. Yeah, well,
no, 360 spin, that throws you off and gives you the willies.
Once you get going and comfortable in VR, you do a dirt track race, and it's like you can slide the car backwards through the corner and be looking over your shoulder through the side window and bring it back. Like, it's so amazingly fun. And I've done so many of those little stupid races and not even caring where I finish, just trying to get the car so I can point the windshield to windshield almost, going through a corner at the AI and be like sliding sideways and be like head on with them still, and like some crazy stuff just because it's so fun. So, and the go-karts. I never liked go-karts. Go-karts are fucking amazing in VR.
Yeah, go-karts are great in VR. Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to be able to reach that point, because at the moment, I feel like someone put my brain on a crankshaft and just rev it to 10,000 RPM. That's what I'm feeling. It's it's just cramped.
Yeah, so slower cars, like 150 horsepower less right now. Just get used to it, and then just slowly work your way up, and in a couple days you'll be fine.
Even go through like some of the licensing again.
It's brought out in VR.
Some of those little things.
That should be cool.
Yeah, do some of that, because do some of those again, because they're slower cars, and they start working you slowly up through it. And they're small sections; they're not like huge ass things. So that's another one to get you kind of reduced. But I just do the event count directory and the low end races.
So the takeaway would be like do short events with slower cars.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah, spend a certain amount of time in the car. When you start to feel sick, get out of the car. Let your stomach settle again. Let your brain settle again, and then get right back into it.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, get right back into it, and then just keep pushing your body, and it'll get used to it.
Yeah.
It will.
Okay.
Big time.
Especially if you jump into it in like even a Group 4 car, your body is anticipating higher amounts of G-forces. Where if you get into a slow road car kind of thing, your body's like, oh, you're just going to the store. You know what I mean? It's not so intensive, so it'll be a little bit more relaxed, and you can slowly build it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's tolerance. That's all it is.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. You'll be fine. Seriously.
Yep, just tricking your brain
first, but
can't wait.
Trick the brain. Man. I know, because I got to wear motion patches for like when I get on a plane. I get motion sickness easy. And
can you sit in the back of a car?
Sean?
Does that give you motion sickness, or
depends. If it's a straight road, yeah. If we're in the twisties, I can't.
I believe I can't remember the car exactly, but I jumped into the Nürburgring first thing I did, and it was like a Group 4 or something like that, maybe the Ferrari or the Porsche GT3 road car, and I got on there, and I thought the first couple minutes I was like, have I made a bit of a mistake? Because like this, I don't know, like I was really like worried because I was getting that nausea kind of build up feel because of the elevations and with cornering and stuff. I was just like, geez, I might have made a mistake. And within like 20, 30 seconds of thinking that, it just started to subside for me. So it does happen to everybody to an extent. It's just, I think with someone like yourself that is normally used to even more forces of driving, your brain has a little bit too much tolerance build up, so it needs to bring itself down a little bit steeper level than everybody else.
Dude, that's cool as shit that you were feeling that though. Like you were feeling like the G-force. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And it's like, even if I'm in the faster cars, if it's going down the street or I'm hitting the brakes, I'm good. It's like when I'm looking to the left
Just
or
looking
right,
to the side.
or the
Yeah.
elevation. That's killing me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a question because I find myself doing this sometimes in certain parts, like the corkscrew is one of them that somebody mentioned earlier. Is when you're going up over those blind crests, do you kind of sit up and try to look over the hood a bit?
Dude, I
Yes.
and in the middle of the
Absolutely.
corkscrew, I try to close my eyes because I'm not having
Just point and shoot and hope you
Yeah.
can hit it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, so you guys, here's one tip for everybody out there. I know you guys might know this as well. When you come into the corkscrew and you get the turn in, if you get it right, obviously, as you're coming up, you can see like a couple trees. There's one like kind of center right, like out of the group of 3 trees, it's like the one on the right-hand side. That one there, if you point the car coming into that first part of the corkscrew right at that car and floor it, you'll go perfectly straight down into the corkscrew.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yep. There is a tree that I don't. I just look at the tree and try to shoot at it.
Go. Yeah, exactly, and you'll come down, you'll dip right through there perfectly with so much more speed, and you have to be careful because it even catches me in the stomach. It's like, whoa! But yeah, I caught myself so many times doing that the last little while, is going through there, and like as you come over the top there, I'm like sitting up in my chair trying to fucking look over the hood of the car going down over there.
Yeah, and I think the craziest thing with the VR for me is, and when you start to lose your disorientation and sickness, you'll start to feel the heat on you from the sun.
Yeah.
You'll feel the
Or
heat,
it'll blind you.
the sensor.
or it'll blind you, or your brain will start inputting those things that you actually aren't feeling. It's like the sun glints that
Glare,
you'll try to cover up too.
Nice.
That once you get past that, I feel sick. You'll start to see the things in a completely different light because you will not feel.
Yeah.
Because right now you sort of feel separate from the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like your stomach is upset, so you don't feel in it completely. As soon as that goes away, all everything that's external to the game and outside of your headset goes away completely, and you are in the car. Mm-hmm. You are in that race. There's nothing going on around you. Like it's wild. You're there. You're there.
You're there.
Yeah.
You're in the game.
Yep. And it's
crazy
funny
that
because
you did that description, because it's like when, like in my real races, when you're in that car, you hear nothing but the engine. Sometimes you slamming the pedals at certain points, and it's like if you're a spectator, you're hearing music, you're hearing people cheering. So it's a different point of view.
Oh yeah.
So it's crazy that you did that description.
You'll become
it's
one.
actually
You'll
the
become
same.
one with it.
Yeah.
You'll become one with the environment you're in. And when you take the headset off, that will be becoming where you'll have the disorientation.
Yeah,
like
you get back to
so
reality.
calm and fixed, and you'll be like, "Holy crap!" Yeah, and you're like, once you're like calm and you're driving, you're gonna start seeing things in the game that are just like phenomenal. Like when like Jim and his belt buckle shining in his face and bothering him. Like Drew was saying the other day, I noticed this too, is when you're driving, you see the reflections in the glass of the dash in cars, and you can actually move your head around and see your head moving in the reflection, there's some real trippy things that they actually put a huge amount of
some
detail
cars,
into.
The rear view mirror may catch the driver, and that's all you see, like that Jaguar XJ1366. When you're in it, the rear view mirror is just the driver's head. So if you look to the left or what, it's moving. You look to the right. All it is you can see like where you're actually looking at in that car. And there's a couple other cars that
there's even like lateral move, reflection in some of the side mirrors too. Like if you look down, you see, but if you move your head over more as you look down into the mirror, you'll see like the angle changes as well. Like there's so much detail and like things that they put into there, so it's not just fixed picture.
Oh,
kind of
dude,
thing.
if you're close to a car in front of you, you can see their side mirrors, the reflection,
Oh, yeah.
what they're seeing and shit, and
Yeah.
just the amount of detail in the game.
Night
Again, when you
driving is
step back
insane.
and take a look,
Yeah, night driving.
there's so much shit going on. It's
And then on the
crazy.
Pro,
at
it even gets
nighttime.
enhanced a little bit.
Yeah,
with
the
the
exhaust
graphics
pop.
and colors are
Yeah.
popping more, glares
Yes,
are a
yep.
little bit more. Yeah, it's fucking
More
it's wild.
vibrant.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm excited.
Yeah. So yeah, just keep that excitement. Just keep pumping forward and be like, yeah, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. You know,
You will.
don't get up because it will. We're not just talking shit. It will.
It
Slow
will.
road cars
Yeah,
right
we've
now.
all
get
had
better.
it. All had to deal with it, and it gets better.
So
Because now like when I throw it on, now it's nothing. You just throw it on and you're fucking going.
Yeah, you just get
You
it
don't
and go.
even think
and
about
run
it.
that
As
shit.
soon as you put that on, I'm in the car and
it's like
I'm in
you
it.
know.
The only
I'll say
thing
that-
is if you do a fast spin, a fast
Yeah.
360, if your eyes are open, it'll still. The other day, it happened to me. I was like, whoa. Just for a second, my mind just went fucking.
See, for
I
me,
mean,
reverse.
not
When I go in
but I can
reverse, I
imagine.
feel sick.
it's gonna be like this. It's like that headset when you put that thing on. It's gonna be like closing.
It's like your
the door.
helmet.
Yep.
It's like putting your
No,
helmet.
it's like closing the door to your car kind of thing. You're putting it on. You're in the car now. The door's closed. Let's fucking go. Kind of thing.
Time to race.
Yeah, like
Especially when
you'll
you
be
get those
locked
intense races.
Tense
Oh,
rate when a
focus.
car spins in front of you and you're fucking jumping on the fucking brake because
Oh,
God, you're like your body's
Yeah,
like
you're
a
like,
fucking
oh shit,
elephant.
impact,
It's
brace.
funny is I
Will
want to
drive
I want to
through
drive
and
now.
accelerate
Right?
because they think the thing's gonna fucking ghost and they're in a flat screen. Dude, in VR, you're jumping on those fucking clappers and fucking.
And then you go right through them, and you're like, whew, God damn.
Yeah.
Panic. You'll become second nature, and you'll like start reacting like you would in real life, like oh fuck, shit.
My heart would probably stop.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna have you'll be
have some
calm.
intense
Your brain will
moments.
be fine. Like you'll get through everything. You'll be driving like normal, but you're still gonna have. I think I just shit my pants.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's gonna be more intense than a flat screen. Like holy shit moment. It's gonna be like Jesus Christ. I think I just about shit my pants there because your brain is just like yeah, no G forces. You're fine, but it's still so immersed that it's gonna be like oh my god, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when it becomes super fun.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Like when you will have those moments for sure.
Definitely. Those oh shit moments.
Oh yeah. Yep, the PSVR 2 army is growing. There's so many of us
It
out there
is.
now, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
great. I know
It
I
is.
think they're gonna
It's-
have to maybe in the next couple of years, maybe at the live event have just a VR category or just do a VR category in the game or something. for us
Or
all
what they
racing.
need to do is just they need to be in VR.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
We
But
need to
you
do
have
like a
this
VR
amazing
only
thing.
league or something.
Okay.
Who cares about a VR only league? No, they need to be going to VR.
Making
Yeah,
they really do.
PlayStation should be pushing this.
Oh yeah.
They should.
If they had it at the live event, you had Nations Cup, Manufacturers, and the VR Cup. Golden.
Rack up those
And
sales.
at these events, they should have some kiosks, some booths
Yeah.
with
Oh, God,
VR
yeah. They
where
should-
people
they
could just get in
They
and
would
try a couple
sell
laps.
so many
Mhm.
VR
People can
headsets
actually
compared to
try
they
it
are
and
now.
do it.
If they actually push
If
and
they
promoted it.
actually promoted it and showed
Yes,
exactly
invest
what
in
it
it.
would do,
Well, we can't do that. That's not fair to everybody. Well, here, I'll put it this way. You, up until, like, it's still at this point, like, but still to this point, the game is not, the finals are on a wheel, on a flat screen, and a wheel and a rig. And there's still a lot of these competitors that are controller couch players that are qualifying for the events. Like, was it Solus there?
yeah, Daniel
Yeah.
Solis.
Controller
Yeah.
player, and still went to the finals multiple times while being a full-time controller player, couch sitter, right? And then having to compete forcefully on a wheel and rig that he's never driven before, kind of thing. So if they can do that, they can be no, if you want to compete in the finals, you have to compete on a rig
VR.
with a wheel in VR.
Yeah, you just make that the stipulation.
Boom.
Starting in 2026, all Manu and Nation events will be held in VR.
We're there, guys.
Yeah, dude, it would be. It's.
That changes the game, because I'm going to say this. That's going to put not the average, but more the average normal fast guys in competitiveness with the aliens, because it'll bring the gap together, I think. Because those aliens
I think
are not
you'll
going to
get
be the
some
same
new
aliens
faces.
in VR.
Oh,
it won't be the same people
It's
year
going
after
to opportunity.
Yeah.
It's going to sell more VR. It's going to give more opportunity to more drivers to compete.
And then other games are going to be like, we need to, cater to this PSVR 2 on,
And I'll say this, if they
PlayStation Pro or 6 or whatever it is.
If they do VR and kind of more force it into these things, I think that if people start competing more in VR, the more people that compete, the cleaner it's going to get. Because when you're driving in VR, hitting people and then causing accidents is very detrimental, because you get disoriented, you get really put off. I find it more impactful when things happen in VR than flat screen kind of thing. So people will be a little more cautious, because it's a little more scary kind of when you're like, oh shit, the guy right beside me, you know what I mean? Kind of shit like that. You're not going to want to be banging and plowing through guys. You know what I mean? Because it can cause you to be.
Well, you never want to do that anyways.
But the guys that do that
realistic.
get away with it, because it's just it's flat screen arcadey feel, right? Whereas once you get in VR, that realism kind of gets your brain to be like, "Oh, don't cause an accident."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The immersion levels brings it to, you don't want a car accident, because it makes you think a little more realistically, like real life.
Hurt,
you don't want to. Yeah, you know what I mean? Regardless, you still have that subconscious kind of thing, like saying, don't get hurt, don't,
Well, let me ask you this.
You got to work tomorrow.
What do you do? What do you do when you're in VR and you're headed for a wall that you know you're going to hit? What do you do?
I clench the fuck up.
I close my eyes and clench.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, fuck
Again,
that.
that's like a car spinning out in front of you or whatever.
Yep.
You're trying not to fucking hit the fucking thing. Whereas in flat screen, half the people are fucking flooring it, trying to drive through the car, hoping it's going to fucking ghost.
Hopefully
and
they
if
ghost in time.
Hopefully
they ghost in time.
Yeah. But your reactions are to jump on
you
the
go
fucking
to the
brakes
left or
and
to the
swerve.
right.
At least that's mine.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It causes you to avoid, because that's what I mean. So I think the game itself would actually become a little cleaner.
It would.
If VR would be, or especially if they could somehow maybe implement VR
or lobbies.
races, lobbies, like in other games, you have cross-platform, so you have cross-controller basically. So how about sort it so there's control? You can have it your settings.
Controller,
so
wheel,
controller, wheel only, or VR only lobbies. You know what I mean? So that it pulls in. Okay, here's all the VR guys. Boom. Yeah, maybe it takes a minute to full lobby. No big deal. But if I know that everybody in that lobby is in VR, it makes me a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
I regardless of skill level, when I know there's other VR guys in front and behind me, I know that it's not going to be too much of a problem, because I understand the brain's anticipation of car accidents in the game. You're a little more cautious.
Yeah.
Even if you're aggressive, you're still a little more cautious. You're not going to be completely bullying and pushing people, because your brain won't let you too much. So
I don't know if I agree with that. It just seems like those people that push people off, they don't give a shit about shit.
Yeah, but most of those guys are still flat screen. That's what I mean. But
I think it's a mindset though. I don't think it matters to them. They just want to push you off and win, because that's what they think they should do. And they would get used to driving the problem is they would get used to driving the VR and pushing people off. That's just how I feel about it. So Jermaine, right now, how would you rate the VR? Let's do this.
48 hours.
Taking
48 hours.
Spend 48 hours. Take the sickness out of it. Take your sickness out of it, and just think about the experience other than feeling sick to your stomach?
What it offers.
I'm gonna say 8 out of 10 because I'm not able to like fully accurately judge what's happening around me in VR. So I'll give it like an 8 out of 10 for now.
Okay.
Okay,
That's good.
that's still a high rating.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's.
How do you feel the graphics are?
Yeah, that was my next question.
Dude, it's great. There's
wild,
no
huh?
words to explain it. It's just incredible
I know
how
the
they're able to
detail.
bring realities to you in that form. It's crazy.
Isn't it? Like whenever your car is in your stable, you're like, holy shit, I am in.
My eyes are fooling me. I'm like,
They
dude,
are.
this is almost like my real car. I'm looking at the roll cage where the fire
The
extinguisher
welds.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get.
So many
Welds,
details.
amazing,
the
huh?
fucking zip ties, the fucking, the
Yeah.
fittings on the fucking hoses and shit. It's just,
Yeah, you'll
Really
So
start
my car
crashing.
is gutted, and it's like there's no what do you call it? Door cards.
Okay.
Or,
So
yeah,
it's
door
fully-
cards, no sound.
So it's fully
nothing,
gutted.
just
I'm looking at
bare.
like it's almost like the same thing.
Oh,
This
that's
is crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's the way. I know it's weird. That's the way it should be.
Yep, it should
Have
be.
you
You
done?
know?
Have you done the VR showroom?
Yeah, with the Alpha 4C.
Yeah.
And it's
And-
like the low center of gravity. Oh, everything is just amazing.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is. It
That's
is.
it is. This is, you know, I understand that it is not inexpensive, but compared to
Everything
anything
else.
that you're going to buy for PC,
Oh yeah.
it is inexpensive.
It is.
It's inexpensive, and the quality is quite high.
How much is a
For-
PlayStation 5 now? Right now, what can you get them for? Under 500?
I think so.
Yeah.
$399?
Regular
So,
500 or so.
All right, so
For me,
400.
500 or so.
PSVR 2's what? 350.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's about
So there's
$1,000 for both
750.
here.
The game,
Okay.
the game will just call it $100 again.
Yeah.
So there's 850, and then what? You can get a G29
For like
for
$299.
So 300. So for 1100,
1,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
under $1,200.
You get the full package.
You know,
Whereas with PC,
So,
you need at least two.
yeah,
And then
grand
you
for
add
PC
on
I've
alone.
got
rig for
400. Oh wow. At Dick's Pawn Shop, you can get one for $250.
Oh.
Yeah, on the average, it is between $350 and $400.
Okay.
Okay. So
on,
for
on the average.
basically call it $1,250 if you got a folding rig or whatever.
Yeah.
You could be fully automated in PSVR 2, sim rig wheel, everything, and racing for under $1,300.
And that's a killer deal.
A little more here in Canada, but pretty reasonable still, all the same.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the thing, you're going to spend a couple grand just on a PC.
Oh, easy.
Right.
Easy.
And
that's
that's on
a
the and that's on the low end.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's a medium to low end build just to get it running. You know what I mean? If you want to go full
If you
like
want it,
streamer
yeah.
mode or something like
Full
that,
tits,
things like you're going to need
dude.
$5,000.
Easy.
You know, for a PC. Plus, then you
Dude, a
can still
graphics
settle
card's
for-
going to cost you $3-4 grand for the best
Yeah.
ones.
And then their VR headsets
like-
are like $1,300 for a good one.
Exactly.
Up to
You can do the
2,500.
PSV. You can do the PSVR crossover, but you're still going to be in for another almost $1,000 for the PSVR rig and everything else again. You know what I mean, with the PC. So you're still over double, the triple, quadruple the price just for that. And then you got to go. Oh, well, I got to pay iRacing. Well, I got to pay my monthly subscription. Like the cost is just incredibly outrageous for PC racing.
Well, you want to hear
Oh,
the
yeah.
irony that of the DGDR podcast. How much do we fucking bitch about Gran Turismo? All the time, but we still push it because it's still the easiest game to hop into
Plug
and
and
race
play.
online.
Yep, plug and play.
Plug and play. Yeah.
No fucking
It just-
around. Plug
it
it
just
in,
is.
put it on, and let's fucking
That's the
drive.
only thing that from keeping me from iRacing. I don't want to be tinkering
Yeah,
and
same.
dinkering with fucking every time I get on and shit. Like,
And that's
that's not fun.
I had
20 years ago,
iRacing. I had
But not at
iRacing,
52
and
years old.
that's how it is. Literally, you're tinkering, and then sometimes you hop on and your pedals read backwards, like they're fully on, and then sometimes you hop on and your steering wheel doesn't register, and
Or your PSVR 2's giving you, or your VR headset's giving you shit.
it's like why
Constantly
put yourself through that? And I understand that. I understand that the physics are better in
I love the variety they have.
Assetto Corsa and iRacing, their physics are more real. I get that. Visually, they look like they're from 2012.
Yeah,
They really do.
iRacing, if
That's
you don't
a
have that
downfall.
graphics card, yeah, it does. And
Yeah.
The
Yes.
road cars in GT7, I think they have. They're fucking awesome.
They do. They look
Oh.
amazing.
Yeah,
And that's another thing. Like you're like the iron. We always bitch about the game. It's just like we bitch about we want new cars, we want this and that. But the variety of cars and experience, especially being VR drivers, is beyond belief. What they have in GT7, they have. You'll never get tired of it because there's such a variety.
Each car has
whereas-
its own characteristics, personality,
Yeah.
and it's really
Whereas-
brought out in PSVR 2 versus flat screen. It really is.
Yeah, and then at the same spectrum, like you're kind of locked into a more, say, handful of cars in like ACC and stuff like that. Like, no, iRacing, there's a ton, obviously, but like another game that's, say, easier to kind of do, it would be ACC, and they're locked in GT3 cars kind of thing, you know, where this, there's 400 plus cars, all with a different experience.
Yeah, I think that
you can't really complain about that. Really,
we bitch about this all the time, but at the same time, the reason we bitch is because we know the game can be better.
The potential.
It's the
it
creators.
It is mind blowing, but it could be even more fucking mind blowing.
The creators, for some reason, are not introducing things that we know because of data mining. We know exist. And I don't know why. And I understand, part of it has to do with, you know, the Japanese thing. But they could do it. You know, they can go in and they can talk to I mean, you already have Ferrari, you already have Corvette, you already have Ford, you have the major manufacturers. Why can't you go in and talk with them? Why can't you? The millions of dollars that you've made off from sponsorships from Toyota and Nissan and Michelin, and the amount of money you've made there, plus the amount of money you've made from 14 million people buying your game.
It's one of the top selling series in PlayStation history.
Yeah. So
even
do
though
something
Forza
for
5
us.
is the number one, I guess, selling video racing game, it has surpassed fucking Gran Turismo.
But we all know that that's a crap game.
It is, but
there's a difference. There's a great game that can be made better, and it seems like we got a whole lot of ho-hum, vision cars. We don't fucking want a vision car. Spend that money on a real fucking car.
Yeah,
Give me the Cadillac prototype. Give me the Ferrari prototype. Give me the BMW prototype.
Cadillac CTS-Vs.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Give us the C8 GT3 cars. Give us the updated Ferrari GT3. Give us the updated race cars. I don't want a fucking. I don't want a Jiminy. I'm sorry. I don't want
to. It's for
fun in VR for a little
the
bit.
Average player. It's not esports. He could give two shits about the esports.
Yeah,
and
but he pushes
the
the
racer
esports too.
I know,
Gran Turismo esports, but
that's the confusing part.
That's the
they
confusing
have
part.
enough stuff. They have enough cars. So
I would love to be able to sit down with him and ask him a bunch of these
pick his
questions.
brain.
Because
To be honest,
David the lawyer, Shrek, brought some. Totally forgot about this. So during when we did our ratings of the games, he brought it to my attention. I forgot on PS3, there was a moment where they released a PlayStation 3D TV because a lot of those PlayStation 3 games were starting to go 3D. There was a Batman game. So I forgot. Gran Turismo was one of those 3D games. And that, I think, Kaz has been trying to get this so real and to the VR level for so long. That was the first step. Yep. The 3D, putting those glasses on and racing in 3D was trying to give you that VR experience. And that was the start of it. And I totally forgot about that until he brought that to my attention. Because he said he played the shit out of it.
Yeah, that goes with what we were saying. I believe the game was designed to be played in VR.
Yeah, they've been trying
That's
for
why,
a long time.
I honestly, again, the road cars, couldn't stand them, didn't want to fucking touch any races, anything to do with the road car stuff on flat screen, I'll be honest.
I love them.
Yeah.
I fucking love driving in road cars now.
Well,
dude, I drive my Aston Martin Vulcan all the fucking time. My Valkyrie. Dude, I mean...
The Valkyrie's crazy.
Dude, I drive that thing all the fucking time, dude. 11,000 RPM.
Yeah.
It's got fucking boost and shit, dude. It's such a badass car.
I drive a lot. I drive a lot. I not as much as some people, obviously, but I drive almost every day. I try to do like 100 miles a day at least. Obviously, some days more, some days less. But I drive probably about 85-90% of the driving is in road cars now.
Oh,
Just fun stuff on the side. Do time trials, do some races, but then I do a lot of road car stuff because I love doing it now. It's so good in VR.
Well, let's be honest too, Mike. We got lucky because we were part of the Shits and Giggles where we were driving road cars all the time, which really helped us actually fall in more love with road cars. When you can actually make them, feel like they're supposed to, because the road car physics are still off a little bit.
Yeah,
you know,
they are floaty, and it's like driving the 370Z in the licensing. It never is going to spin like that. It's just not going to do that. You know, it's every time you go for your license, you turn the corner and the car just spins out of control. It's never going to do that. If it does anything, it's going to push straight off the track.
Well, they've got
but they've gotten the physics much better now to where it's not quite that bad.
They have.
It's pretty dialed.
Yeah. So again, they've been working at it. Now we have a really good BOP.
Mm-hmm.
You know, probably the best BOP, the best that they've had. But now, I mean, we want cars. Like, we want cars, system. We want tracks, and we want the fucking penalty system fixed.
Yes.
Like, the big, honestly,
it's been over
cars
a year
and tracks.
We've had a track.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even before the track and the car, make the penalty system actually work. Either have one or don't have one. Like, literally. If you're going to have one, make it work. But if you're not going to have one, don't have one. And then, it's funny because they basically got rid of the penalty system a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And sport and the dudes that were ramming people off suddenly stopped ramming people off because they started getting taken out. Because
nobody was getting
exactly.
You didn't get dinged for anything, and all of a sudden that they're spinning off the track and they're realizing that they can't manipulate the penalty system anymore. So
other people were afraid of I can't retaliate because of the penalties and this and that. And when that was taken away, I was going to say that too. It was just. It kind of became, it was a little rough at first, but it became more civil. because people were able to, you know what, fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm not putting up
Yeah.
with this shit anymore. Ping, ping, ping. I don't have to worry about doing this properly the way that you do because you're a fucking piece of shit. I'm just going to smash you right the fuck off and nothing's going to happen to me. And I'm just going to drive away and I'll never see you again, you fucking prick.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. That's
And
exactly
then those guys
what
were
happened.
getting that happen and they were like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
I can't do shit.
You
I'm
can't-
just getting
yeah,
taken.
exactly.
I'm no longer winning because I can take everybody out with
Right.
no problem. I'm getting taken the fuck out and I'm last place every race. You know, like it became,
It was self-policing is what it was.
yeah.
It's
People
just-
became a hocko on their own because there was no consequences.
I'm not saying that's, people are like, well, you shouldn't be advocating. Shut the fuck up, first of all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. We're not advocating for it, but it gets to a certain point where, I know, Tishney and people like that are like, well, we shouldn't be doing that. Absolutely. I agree.
Yep.
That shouldn't be happening.
But
why
that's in
should
a
we
perfect
let?
world.
But
That's in
why
a
should?
perfect world.
But why should we be allowing the people that do that to get away with it?
Because we all know there's no justice for it.
Yeah.
They're not going to have any issues. And that's the problem. So if you can't fix the penalty system, you know what I mean, you have that fucked penalty system. You have to be. There's got to be vigilantes out there.
Yeah.
They'll stand up. You need Batman in the field.
Yeah, it's true. You gotta have those people there to penalize,
Clean up.
to penalize the dudes that do it all the time.
I know, and I agree. Like you said, it's no. I'm not. I don't need it. I don't want the violence. I don't want the incidents. But we need, and goddamn bless fucking people like Hawko that will bring justice for the community. You know what I mean? These are fast enough. This is the thing. It's like not everybody should be doing it. Nobody. You shouldn't all be out there vigilante and somebody because they nudge something. You know what I mean? Like guys like Hawko, are smart drivers. They're fast as fuck, and they can see what's going on. They watch, and they pay attention, and they kind of take note before any reaction is made. And then, okay, buddy, I've seen you do this 3-4 times in a row in the same race, multiple races. No more of this. And boom, he is pulling you to the back of the field and making your life miserable. And he'll do it for multiple races because he wants to instill. No, it's not bullying. He wants you to feel what it's been like for every person for the last fucking 6 months, a year, 2 years of you doing this to the freaking community, how it feels. You know,
And I don't like it.
If you change your ways, you change your ways. If not, guess what? Every time he will come
He'll
back
be there.
after you.
Yeah.
And I don't like it when people go, well, that's bullying. I'm like, no, what that person has been doing is bullying.
Yeah. They're bad race ethics.
That person, their bad race ethics is bullying. Because they're just going in and pushing people. That's bullying itself. And saying, well, we really can't have, vigilantism. I hate when people say that. When the cops fail to do their jobs, or the government fails to do their job,
or the inmates run the asylum.
Run the asylum, there is nothing wrong with vigilantism.
That's when
Sorry,
you need Batman.
That's when you need a Batman. It's true. It's stop being, and I will say this. There's a difference between the American and the European mind.
Yeah.
And it's the way that we've been taught that freedom is everything. It really is. And in freedom, you end up with things like vigilantism. You end up with people that get to own guns, and I know it terrifies the shit out of the Euros that we have, that regular people have guns. Only the police should have guns.
Yeah.
You do realize that there are so many reasons why that thinking is wrong. And I understand that there is a very high death rate when it comes to gun violence in the United States. But the guns are not here for hunting. They are not here for the things that some stupid gun advocates say. It's here to protect us from our government, and it's here to protect us from the bad people that try to break into our homes.
Yep.
That's what it's about. It's not. It wasn't put in. Oh, you get to have guns for hunting. No, you get to have guns to protect yourself from your government.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's there for. And I know Europeans don't understand that because you trust and love your governments for some reason.
And you get arrested for
How do you
posting on
neutralize a
Facebook.
bad person with a gun?
Well, that's the other thing too.
With
Is
a gun.
it's
Yeah.
like the government, the protection from the government, stuff like that, protection of your home, and at the same time, protection of your country. Like it's the Americans are in the point that it's like they stand for their patriotism, like their country, and they want to defend against if their government becomes tyrannical or whatnot, the word is, and try to come after them, so they're going to be able to stand their ground. You're going to be able to stand your ground in your own home if you have somebody invading you, kind of thing. What happens when someone invades your country? You don't just have, like, your army is how many million strong. No, you have 200
Civilians.
million civilian armed, like, militia,
Do you know
basically,
why?
ready. Your country, America is built off of forming militia, basically, to fend off it and protect itself. You know what I mean? Like
Real
against
quick.
the British, you know what I mean? Like that's how it started. It became, okay, we're not taking it. We're groups of guys, let's get your guns, let's go. We're gonna, you know what I mean? It was regular people that fought back. You know what I mean? And that's the whole mindset of that.
Do you know
country,
why
of the U.S.?
Japan never attacked America's mainland? Is because they thought behind every blade of grass was an American with a fucking gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's
So
I
that's
saw
why they never
a comedian
again,
joke one
attacked
time.
here.
If somebody kind of like, especially it was more like a Southerner joke kind of thing, but invading the U.S. By the time the Army and the National Guard and everything got organized and down into place to defend against the actual land invasion, they'd be pulling up and all you'd see is empty beer cans and shotgun shells and a bunch of guys starting to go home, say, where the fuck were you guys? Party's over. You know what I mean? Because there'd be millions of people, going to stop it, right? Kind of thing, because it's just the American way. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're coming after my backyard? Nope.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, no, this is, as much as...
Well, look what happened to Australia when they did the gun buyback.
Yeah.
Rapes were up, robberies went up.
Yeah, because criminals are
homicides
still going to
even
get
went
their
up.
guns. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They'll still
Well,
get it.
how about
Outlaws.
the UK? Because we have lots of listeners in the UK. How many stabbings happen in the UK?
Oh, it's all fucking machete and knife
Yeah.
fights.
So,
It's easy to get.
so do you ban machetes now?
Well, that's what's next,
Do you ban machetes? When you start to take, and again, this is American. This is
People's right to defend themselves. You have tyranny. You have governments running roughshod over the people.
I have a
Australia
right.
and
Yeah,
the UK.
I have a right as an American to defend myself against my government. That's why I am allowed to own
Or anybody
weapons.
trying to harm you.
Or anybody who's trying to come into our country and take it over.
Well, did you see in Florida? Where the sheriff and everything,
yeah.
if you get in the road or try
spit
to
on them,
intimidate anybody,
fuck with them,
they're going to defend themselves. They
get
can
ready
run
to
you
dig
over,
your grave,
shoot
motherfucker.
you.
You're dead.
Yeah.
I love that. It's like, we'll be contacting your family of where they can pick up the remains.
Yeah.
No fucking around. Yeah, they're done.
That's
Fuck that.
It's a completely different
Stand
way
your
of
ground.
thinking. And I think that has to do with, and I'm not trying to offend my English friends at all.
No.
So if I do, I apologize, but it's a different way of thinking. You have been in a monarchy for thousands of years. For at least a thousand years.
least.
You've been under a monarchy. So you've been taught that being free is only given to you by the monarchy.
Your ruler.
As the
Fuck
United
that.
States, we said, no, freedom is a God-given gift.
Yep.
Whether you, and this doesn't matter if it's a natural law. It's not God-given. It is a natural gift that you're allowed to be free and make your own decisions. And the government isn't allowed to stop you from that. And you need to know that I've also been reading a book on the American Revolution and some of its founding fathers.
Oh,
some of our founding fathers. It's about freedom. It's about everybody being able to do what they want, not only to make our country better, but to make yourself better. And it's really about self. The better our country, the better your country is because each individual is a better person in the end. It's what it's about. It's about all of us coming together, and the better we do, the better our country is. You know, and you just don't get that when you're in an oppressive. I mean, look what's happening in England right now with the liberal government.
Oof. Yeah.
How many more
Jesus.
things can they take away from you? How many more times
Freedom
can
of
they
speech.
Fuck yeah.
Thoughtfully.
Freedom
fucking-
of-
freedom
on
of
Facebook.
speech?
God,
You
they
can't
don't
post
have
on
it.
anything because
Facebook.
they'll come by.
Yeah,
They're
you get
charging
arrested.
you.
People.
They try to
Facebook.
tax people for the use of TV.
What? What?
There is a
Well, dude-
tax on television. Why
they
are
pay-
you, as a
To
nation,
watch
not
TV?
going after to watch TV? You have to pay a tax on it. Why, as a nation,
Citizen
are
in the
you not
UK
taking it back? That's
pays
the
like
UK.
170 pounds to the BBC. So
Yeah, it's
Oh,
you're
holy
supporting the British.
fuck.
You're
state-run propaganda.
Wow.
BBC is
They're
average
jailing. There's
citizen,
multiple
pays 170
multiple
pounds. or
people have been
it may be
jailed
about
for
190
talking.
Yes, people get jailed all the time.
Dude,
People
Canada,
are being jailed
Even in your
because
country,
of.
Mike.
Oh boy.
Yep.
People are being jailed in the UK because they prayed near an abortion clinic.
Jesus,
Yeah.
no shit.
A
You
lady
have-
got 2 years.
now-
A lady got 2 years.
Yeah,
What?
now
But a
I
guy
will
in
tell you
Canada-
this. I have no problem with an abortion. Go and
Yeah,
get it.
free will.
Dig that baby
Yeah.
out if you're going to,
You
right?
Do it.
I don't necessarily agree with it, but that's
but you're
your right.
Yeah.
Pro-choice.
Yep.
It's also the right in our country for a person to go to an abortion clinic and pray outside and not be arrested.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's also our right in our country to talk shit about our fucking president, who I will say this over and over again. I don't like the man. I like some of the things that he's doing, but I don't like him. I think he's a giant piece of shit. But there's some things that he's doing, i.e. immigration. I just want Europeans to look at their immigration. Do you want to be overrun by people that want to change your culture?
Well, don't they have Sharia law in some of those cities?
In
Like they
some
took
of the
over?
cities in the UK, you have
Well, look who's the
Sharia
mayor of
law.
London. Like, who is the mayor of London? That's all I have to say.
You allow people to control your culture, you lose your culture.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, people in England
Their
are
mayor's a piece
losing
of shit.
you're losing your culture.
Yeah, because they were trying to do that in Texas, weren't they? Sharia law.
Look at what-
and
well,
building
let's
their own
just-
little city.
Look at Canada.
And look at Canada.
Yeah.
I'm just going to point out Canada. When truckers got together to protest the government, what did they do? They shut
Their
down
bank
their bank
accounts.
accounts.
Yeah.
They wanted to put them in
Fuck
jail
that.
for free speech.
Fuck that.
That's terrifying. At this moment
again-
in time, it's you can't.
And
In
yeah,
Canada,
I
a
don't want to go.
comedian-
I'm sorry that I've gone political, but it
we
drives me
went from
fucking
VR
crazy.
to.
I know, I was like,
Sorry,
what
Jermaine.
a
That's how we
good
do.
intro was this.
It's all good, man.
But
I'm here for
a
it.
heckler was giving a comedian shit and fucking sued for $50,000 because he made fun of her,
Shut the
Um,
fuck up.
and she won.
No
This comedian
way.
had to pay this bitch
Fuck
$50,000
that.
because she was giving him shit. She was a heckler. He made fun of her, And then you have
my
another
feelings
comedian
got
in
hurt.
another country just got like 7 years in prison for making fun of somebody in some fucking
Well,
country.
didn't that chick too just get pulled over and arrested? That was God, what's her name? Bonnie Blue or something? Is that her name? The one that did like 1,000 dudes in 24
Oh, the
hours?
gangbang.
Yeah. Did she just get arrested for some shit? I think she
I
just. I
don't-
think
I
she
don't
got
know.
arrested.
I don't know. I'm not up on my porn stars.
Right.
You'd have to tell me.
I
The only
think she
thing
got
I know,
arrested,
She
bro.
wanted to do some like 24-hour like petty. So she wanted
I
to do
had
a box.
no idea
Well, I think it was because
who
some
you
of
were
the dudes
talking
were
about.
underage.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I have no
Not
idea who you were
good.
talking about when you said something like oh, Betty Blue or something like
I
that.
think
And
that- I
just
think
is
that's
that
her
like
name.
She
in my
needed the
brain?
money.
My
Woman
brain.
empowerment.
I had no idea if it, like you were talking about porn or anything like that, but my brain instantly when you said Betty Blue, I was like, is that fucking Debbie Does, his cousin?
Be careful. I'm gonna blow my back out now. I gotta leave on vacation now. Woo!
Yeah, you got to watch out. Peepaw hurt himself.
Right? I won't get hurt now. Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, it just I'm sorry, going a big rant. That's
Yeah, that
I don't even know how we got there.
I don't either.
If there wasn't if there's no rant,
0 to 100.
Fuck yeah.
like,
That
it's
was
been a
good.
while, but if there's not at least a little rant in our
Oh.
episodes, it's
That'll
not
keep
an
them- they'll
episode.
keep them-
We started
Fuel
off with
to
vigilanteism.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
That's what
We went
that's how
from
it started.
Batman to
Vigilanteism.
fucking.
That's so
Oh,
funny.
Fuck's sakes.
Dude, it'd
Yeah,
be dope
we can-
as shit to be Batman. I'd love to be Batman.
Oh, a Batman.
Gotham City.
Fucking Batman,
Yeah.
bitch.
You know, a lot of that were filmed in Waukegan, Illinois, like
Yeah.
40 minutes from
Oh, good old Waukegan, eh?
Waukegan. Yep, Waukegan.
Dude, I love Christopher Nolan's Batmans. Those are the best.
Oh, of course.
And Michael
you love
Keaton.
Christopher.
Michael
You
Keaton.
love Christopher Nolan.
Tim
you
Burton.
queer.
Yeah,
Tim Burton's
Michael
number
Keaton.
one.
Burton.
And Michael Keaton, but those
Michael
Christopher
Keaton.
Nolan ones with Christian Bale are pretty damn good.
No, those are great.
Those were
Those
dark,
are-
man.
those
Yeah,
are
when I
good.
saw, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Oh shit, man!"
Dark Knight Rises
Yeah,
is
this
my
is-
favorite.
Yeah. Some
So nobody
Nerds-
loves Ben
nerds.
Affleck.
Don't
Yeah.
like what?
Ben
Ben.
Affleck.
Ben
Who?
Affleck.
Oh,
Oh,
I
Ben
did.
Affleck.
I will say,
Dude, I
I will
still-
say,
I
I did
haven't
like
even
Ben
finished
Affleck.
that.
I thought he did.
Oh,
a good
you
job.
haven't
would.
even
You
finished it.
would.
Snoochie boochies.
Yeah, whatever.
The
Whatever.
only
Yes,
one
and Mallrats.
I'm not a
Yeah.
fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mallrats and fucking Dazed and Confused. That's about
Yeah.
it. Everything else.
I don't
fucking-
like the Batmans that had the cartoony aspect, like
Oh, Val
Arnold
Kilmer and,
No, what?
George Clooney.
I wasn't really a fan.
The George
I wasn't a
Clooney
fan.
one
Those two were
That
the
was
cartoon
really
ones.
bad.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
George
like-
Clooney?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude, he showed.
yeah.
So in the Flash movie, spoiler alert, in the Flash movie, at the very end, Ben Affleck's Batman's gone, and George Clooney gets out of the car, and he's looking at him like, "Who the fuck are you?" And it's fucking George Clooney reprising his role as Batman for a quick second. It was just a fun.
I did not know
moment.
that.
Yeah, he was. I
I'm-
fucking those two movies were the worst.
The Ben
I
Affleck
think that-
one?
No.
I watched maybe
Oh, okay.
a third of it, and then it was on my DVR, and it sat there for fucking years. and I
So
never
which one
fucking
did you watch? The
never
Batman
watched it.
v Superman? That one?
It might have, dude.
You
it
need to
was
watch the
fucking
director's
awful.
cut. The ones
Yeah.
the ones that he had to cut down, like Zack Snyder's Justice League he had to cut down,
Yeah.
and the other guy finished it. Those fucking suck. If you watch Zack Snyder's Justice League, it's the shit. And if you watch the director's cut of Batman v Superman, it's so much better. So much better. It's fucking 3 hours, but it's better. Dude, yeah, dude, that movie fucking rules. I love that shit.
I still love the original.
Yeah, the original is the best. The new
Michael
Superman
and
looks
Jack.
pretty
Oh,
badass.
is that
too.
Michael Coupon?
Michael Coupon and Jack Nicholas.
Yeah, dude. Good old Jack.
Batman and Robin.
Oh, look at that golfing joke. Got a golfing joke in here.
Oh, good times.
Oh boy.
Good.
And on that bombshell,
Woo, baby, we're out of here.
We're
This is
out of
a good
here.
VR.
Oh, we're out of here for a couple of weeks.
Yep, couple of weeks. We got some.
Best of shows coming up.
That's right. Next couple of best ofs. We'll be back on the 30th with a brand new episode. And on the 30th, we got a big announcement coming out.
Huge.
So you're going to want to come back for that. It's a big one. I'm excited. We're all excited.
we're pumped. We're pumped.
It's going to be
Yes.
good.
Will be too.
Massive
And
announcement.
It's official. Jimbo and I got our tickets for the live event in LA. I got my plane ticket and my event ticket. So, yeah. all
Live
good to go.
from the World Series event.
Live from LA.
Can't wait.
Vlogs.
Yep.
And then when I say live, I mean
PDX
live like our
vlogs.
it's like, I say live from, just as we say live Monday morning
Right.
podcast.
Oh, it's going to be good.
So
time.
we'll have some, hopefully, say us.
Yeah, we'll have a good time.
Goodbye.
Bye. See ya. 2 weeks.
See ya.
VR. Remember, buy VR in the meantime.
Get the VR.
Off your old.
VR.
Get the VR.
Get the VR.
VR.
Get it.
China.
VR.
Get the
Yeah.
China.
Peace.